What is the home buyer's path to purchasing a new home? That's what we're going to talk about today on Mandy's Minutes. I like to say this path is somewhat like a road path. There are destinations along the way, and with a nice checklist, 1 through 10, it definitely will keep you organized and prepared. Item number 1, it's definitely important to make a good connection with a strong local realtor that you can depend on, but it's just as important to make sure that you make a great connection with a local lender as well. You can rely on your realtor or your real estate agent to help you refer out a lender, or you can take it upon yourself to find one that's a best fit for you. By establishing a relationship with this lender, they certainly will help you begin one of the very first steps. That is nowadays a pre-qualification rather than a pre-approval. By meeting with a lender, they will certainly be able to review your finances and determine essentially what you are eligible for as far as lending from the bank to purchase a home. What is your buying power? We've talked about in previous Mandy's Minutes that it's very important to know essentially what you can be lent from the bank. And it's just as important to decide for yourself how much do you want to borrow from the bank. No one should ever borrow an amount or set themselves in a position to own a mortgage that they can't afford to pay on a monthly basis. So meeting with the lender first is extremely important so you know what you want to own. Then there is essentially a second step. It's the pre-approval process. But nowadays, with how fast the market is moving, pre-qualification is definitely trumping that step and is essentially being that overall guidance to get you started. So 1 and 2 have become kind of the same. Step number 3 is essentially beginning the process with your agent. Now that you know and you've been approved and you know what you're going to be eligible to buy or how much you want to spend, it's time to shop and figure out where it is and what it is that you want to live in. Realtor will be with you every step of the way to help you find not only the best community, the neighborhood, or the city or town that you're best looking for, but they're also going to help you narrow in on essentially what are your needs, what are the amenities that you're looking for. And once you identify those, then it's time to move forward with the shopping process. Then once you find that home of your dreams, the next step would essentially be to work with your realtor to make an offer. That realtor will work on your behalf to submit that offer to the listing agent, and negotiations may begin and or the process of buying begins. Yay! Once that offer has been received, then hopefully you are moving on to being under contract on that home. And then a few more steps will begin to take place for preparing you for closure. One of the next steps will be to continue to work with your lender then and complete the process of qualification and submitting your loan to actually have a deeper review of your finances and your history. And then you will begin to be underway with some of the projects specifically related to the home. One of the first ones will be a home inspection. A hired inspector, a professional who is certified, will come to the home and begin an inspection process to discern the health and the age of the property. Behind the scenes, while some things are going on with the home process, the lending process is still going on, and at this point in time, you may actually be moved to what's considered to be the underwriting process. And the underwriting team is going to be digging into all of your personals and your financials, and we'll be asking for more information to, again, solidify that you are a good individual to loan money to. That's probably the easiest way to describe that phase. Once the underwriting phase has been complete, we would highly encourage that you not make any more financial changes to credit or to banking to make sure that your portfolio is sound for the closing process. That process will actually take place. They'll be processing your loan and getting you prepared for close. And all along the way, you'll be reviewing those inspection reports and continuing with some additional contractual steps related to the purchase of your home, and will eventually bring you to a point of closure where you will arrive to the title table and be represented not only by the buying and the selling team, but also by the lending team and the title company, who will do all of the necessary paperwork to file your purchase and get that moved over on your behalf to provide you with the legal documentation to show that you have ownership of your new home. Once all of that is completed, you'll sign and receive the keys and become a new homeowner. There's so much involved, but it's very important to remember that all along the way, if you have the realtor of your choice that is in your back corner, it will definitely make the process move smoothly and have someone there to guide you each step of the way, to explain what each step is, what's its purpose, and how it will help get you to the closing table. I'm Mandy St. Ange. I am your local Frisco, Texas realtor and expert. I look forward to the opportunity to serve you, transform your life through real estate, and make your home buying dreams come true. I look forward to the opportunity to connect and help you find your happy home. Till next week, this was Mandy's Minutes. Thank you.